Good morning, everybody. This is Christy. I am the Intimate Warrior. I thank you so much for stopping by, and as always, I send you love. So I apologize for uploading a video yesterday in regards to an older video, of course. But sometimes we are going to go through life where we have to just let things be. I tend to try to have videos on the back burner, just for those type of days where I have the need to be. I really didn't have a lot saved up, so what I posted wasn't really significant yet. It tells a story about how in our journey here, on our spiritual growth journey, there's definitely a learning process. And you have to be able to give yourself that type of room to grow. I was very naive in my early processes. I was very gullible. I was still in disbelief as well. Yet I was open to any idea or anything that was going to take place. I was terrified still. I was definitely terrified. But I was trying to be open. So the idea that God could have been up in my attic, this force that was going to create itself into a manifestation and allow me to witness, whether it was a ball of fire or something, I was open to it, but I was definitely afraid of it. Definitely afraid of that idea. And I am, of course, not that individual that I was back then. So, along your journey, don't be afraid to grow. Don't be afraid that you don't know something. Don't beat yourself up if you don't know something. Keep going, and in time, answers are going to be revealed. You don't have to understand every single thing that you are going through at the moment that you are going through it. But the more persistent that you are, the more that you are knocking, the more that you are seeking, the more that you are asking questions, indicates the good part of what desire is, that you want information, and that what you want, you're willing to work for. So tomorrow, I think it's tomorrow, yes, tomorrow, today is my sister's birthday. So tomorrow is the 8th. Happy birthday, sis, if you are listening to my video. I love you. Tomorrow is March the 8th. We are in a universal 8th month, and it's going to be the 8th day within the universal 8th month. When you think of the number 8, many people associate it with the infinity symbol. No end at all. Eternity. It's everything combined. The number 8 symbolizes renewal and constant flow of energy. It also signifies wealth, money, in terms of business as well, success, achievement. Let's get deeper. Let's get deeper. And I'm doing my best to I love life, guys. I hope that you all love life. So many beautiful things. It has nothing to do with anything that really exists here on this earth plane. Yet it does. Because even without what exists here on this earth plane, you can't have the eternal part of it all. You can't experience the true beauty of what life is without finding the appreciation within our daily lives, the chaos, the disorder, and the peace and the freedom. All of it, from one end of the spectrum to the opposite. It's all glorious. Think about that infinity sign again. You have the past, you have the future, and in the middle, everything is intersecting. Be still. When we are still and present within our every moments, the past will make sense, and the future is going to make sense, because in our own stillness, within the center of our being, within our heart, we can create the future that we want. Now, when we are thinking again about the 8th month, the 8th day, there's 2 8s here. As above and so below. The micro and the macrocosm. The you and God. The heavens and the earth. The 8th month we're tapping into on this 8th month, 8th day. All that is, also known as the Akashic Records, the infinite space, and it's being experienced down here on this earth plane. Now, it's no coincidence. I have been doing some research about the number 8. The number 8. But more specifically, I was kind of, well, the number 8 and everything, but when you think about an 8 ball, that cue ball, number 8, it's the very last ball that you hit when you're playing pool. Of course, you're aiming for a guide, that pocket. You're trying to hit the number 8 ball into a specific pocket without hitting or scratching another ball or the table, and not making it to that pocket that you have designated ahead of you. Anything is possible. Anything can happen. But as long as you keep your focus on that pocket, you have everything planned, you know, and you trust within yourself, you're going to make the shot. The 8 ball is a game of chance. It's a game of chance. Everything that we can tap into within this reality is a game of chance. And it depends on the frequency that we are holding within our heart, within our body, that we can reach beyond our experience. The number 8 carries frequencies of the infinite. Many, of course, are associated with the financial abundance, but of course it goes much deeper than that. The number 7 often signifies spiritual alignment and facing the unknown. But then the number 8 is the realm of infinite expansion, which of course is tapping into the Akashic Records. When we have cleared the path. Within our 7 main chakras, we are able to tap into the 8th chakra. I talk about the 8th chakra a lot. Sits at the back of the neck, where the medulla oblongata is. Medulla oblongata is. And many people call it the mouth of God, the Alta Major, the Zeal Chakra, the Soul Star Chakra. It has many names. Where this chakra actually is and resides on the scale of the infinite amounts of chakra system that we can possibly tune into is kind of, different depending on who you talk to. But without the 8th chakra being open, activated, received, you don't know your higher self. And again, this is a process of aligning your 7 main chakras, tapping into your higher spiritual chakras, tapping into those lessons, your spiritual gifts associated with it. And you have to really clear the field throughout the higher chakras, even above, like for example the number 8. You have to have all of them cleared. When light comes back down, when source comes back down, filling you with that light via the silver cord. The 12th chakra activates the 11th. The 11th will activate the 10th. The 10th is activating the 9th. If there so happens to be a doubt, a blockage, a fear that hadn't been healed when it was rising up to meet source on the way back up, you're going to have to do some more clearing, some more learning to let go, removing those fears, having another experience in relationship to it prior to it activating. So it may actually skip that chakra and say, oops, we're going to go fill up the 7th. But this information is going to be missing, and it's going to keep you still feeling misguided, still feeling separate, still not knowing. Well, tomorrow, everybody, tomorrow, my loves, we're tapping into infinite source. The 8th chakra is going to fill with divine knowledge. No matter where you are in your journey, your 8th chakra is going to begin to open. This is called the mouth of God because it connects within our vocal cords. And nothing is possible. Knowledge is given via the 8th chakra. Knowledge. When you have knowledge about who you are, you've discovered everything about who you are better to even handle knowledge that comes from the source, that is meant to be shared from the source. And don't forget that the process of even receiving all of that and having it converted, it goes from the 8th chakra via the Alta Major, and it's filtered back down into the heart, comes back up into the thymus gland, where then it's transferred into information back into the brain, where you can therefore speak openly about it, because you have also strengthened your throat chakra, which is really your personal voice, your truth, and connect it with divine knowledge and wisdom. The Akashic Records is also known as the 5th element. it is associated with ether. Although this fifth element, ether, in the Akash, was at the beginning of all creation. It has always existed and always will. To call it the fifth element is really isn't correct. Although it is going to be the last of the elements that you will tap into when we are healing ourselves. The Akash is the most fundamental, as it was the first element to exist. Now, something that I want you to think about and consider. That the Akash represents empty space. It's also known as the zero-point energy, where sound and energy travel without resistance, is considered the space where everything comes together and everything connects, thus infinite. There is light, there is dark, there is negative, there is positive, there is good, there is bad. There is everything within the ether, the Akashic Records, the infinite space, the unboundness area, the Akashic Records. There is everything. Now, depending on the center of your being, what you have already let go of, what you are always tapped into, is what you are tapping into. Regardless if we are aware that we are tapping into infinite source. We continuously are. Sometimes we are more open and sometimes we are not. If you are stuck on the negative of life, that's all that you're going to witness in life. If you are centered within the heart, then there is a limitless amount of information for you. Continuously living from the heart allows us the ability to have no bounds, to become endless, to be set free from limits, from the things that tie us down, which of course is going to give us more information about who we are, where we come from, why we're here. The number 8 clears us of our karma, the things that have our negative karma, that is, and the things that have kept us feeling so low, bound, tied up, and separated. It's when we are finally so in love that we are ready to receive endless amounts of information. And this is how Source knows that, or what we are ready for, because of the attachment of that direct link through the silver cord. When we have finally, or when we are able to finally create that infinite flow of energy throughout us, it speaks directly back and forth. On the way back down, where Source is meeting you on your journey, your energy is speaking to Source's energy. If there's a doubt within you, if there's a guilt, if there is a fear, if there's a limitation still within you about a certain area associated with a certain chakra, with a certain lesson, more time is needed. Source knows you. Because Source is continuously speaking through you, through that infinite source of what is. And tomorrow is definitely going to be a day, a high vibing day, where we're all going to receive some type of information pertaining to our higher self. This is the deeper meaning of learning about our higher self. We do this every single day, no matter what. But as we learn our lessons and let go, we are always learning more about ourselves. But this is going somewhere. Tapping into a different type of reality where information is given. Tomorrow could be a day, even today can be a day of high revelations about the self. That clears those doubts, that past karma, that's going to help you move forward in your life. It doesn't matter where you are in your journey, but number 8 is going to assist you in clearing something so that you can have more. We are creating flow, a continuous flow, because we're clearing so much. We are healing so much of ourselves. Therefore, we are all becoming connected even more so. We are tapping into the above and bringing everything below. This is Christy. Much love, health, and healing your way. I am bringing purpose to your life. Take care.